So starting on Monday, I first had a coffee with some frothed almond milk, and then I made some oatmeal for breakfast. And I topped my oatmeal with some maple syrup, peanut butter, blueberries, granola, and some dark chocolate chips. So then I made some dark chocolate chip banana bread with oat flour, and it turned out super good, so you will see me eating a lot of that throughout the rest of the week. But for a mid-morning snack, I had a slice of that. So then for lunch, I had some leftover veggie chili from the night before, and I also had half a bagel with some hummus, which is actually a super good combo. And then for a snack, my mom had warmed up this brie in the oven, so I just had that on a few crackers. So for dinner, we made this tandoori style tofu with broccoli, and it also had some rice, and it was super yummy. So Tuesday morning, I got some Starbucks, and I just got a tall vanilla sweet cream cold brew. And then I made oatmeal again for breakfast, just with the same toppings again. So for my snack between classes, I warmed up a piece of the banana bread and put some peanut butter on it, and I also had an iced coffee with some almond milk. So then for lunch, I just had the leftover tofu, rice, and broccoli from the night before. So then for dinner, we made these butter squash souvlaki pita things with a bunch of different veggies and homemade tzatziki, and it was super yummy. And then after dance, I cut up an apple, so I had that, and I also had a little bit more banana bread. So Wednesday morning, I of course started my day with a coffee and some frothed almond milk and a little bit of banana bread to go with that as well. And then for breakfast, I made a berry smoothie, and along with that, I just had half a bagel with some butter. So for dinner, I just had kind of a mixture of leftovers from the 2 previous nights. And then after lunch, I had a piece of this hazelnut dark chocolate, which is amazing. So then I had some dried mango as a snack, and this afternoon I was just really hungry. I don't really know why, but I had some more brie with some crackers, and then I made myself an early dinner because I was so hungry. I basically just had like breakfast for dinner. So I made some scrambled eggs and 2 of my favorite toaster waffles with peanut butter, maple syrup, and blueberries. And then I had one of these amazing Lindt chocolates. They're all kind of like hazelnut praline themed, and seriously, such a good box of chocolates. And after dance, I had some granola with almond milk. So Thursday for breakfast, I first just made a scrambled egg. And then I also had a piece of toast with some natural peanut butter and my homemade raspberry jam. And with that, I also had a chai with some almond milk. And then for my second class, I made an iced coffee with almond milk, and I also had a piece of warmed up banana bread with peanut butter and some blueberries on the side. So for lunch, I just made a big salad with lettuce, cabbage, some leeks, and then I warmed up a leftover veggie burger, and then I had some dried mango afterwards. And before dance, I just made a little smoothie bowl that I topped with some peanut butter and granola, and then for dinner we had this cheese gnocchi that you just cook on the stove, and also a little side salad. So Friday for breakfast, I made a smoothie bowl just with some berries and banana and all that jazz, and I topped that with some granola and some natural peanut butter, and I also had another chai with almond milk. And then for my snack during my second class, I just had some dried mango and then a piece of toast with some peanut butter and jam. So lunch was supposed to be a burrito bowl. It didn't really turn out like that, but I just had rice, beans, some cabbage, avocado, and then I decided to add a fried egg and some salsa to it. And then I had this kind of homemade chocolate milk thing that I saw in a YouTube video, and basically you just mix like cocoa powder and maple syrup with water to dissolve it, and then you add it to a glass of of almond milk, and it's super yummy. And then we got A&W veggie burgers and fries for dinner, and it was super, super good. So to finish my night, I just had some chamomile and lavender tea. So Saturday we got a bunch of pretty snow, so I started my morning with a chai tea, just with some almond milk in there. So then for breakfast, I just made some oatmeal on the stove, and I always add some cinnamon and vanilla into my oats while they're cooking. So then I first topped my oats with some maple syrup, and I also added some peanut butter, blueberries, and some granola, and a few dark chocolate chunks as well. So then I made an iced coffee just with some espresso and almond milk. So for lunch, I made a big salad with a bunch of different veggies and some roasted sweet potato. And then later on in the afternoon, I had some hot chocolate because we had spent some time outside, and I had that with a little bit of almond milk in there as well. And then for a little snack, I had one of these peppermint mocha protein balls and also some dried mango. So for dinner, we had some French onion soup, which you can't even see under the bread, but it was super yummy. And then we had picked up some snacks to have while we watched our show, so I kind of just had like a mix of all of them. So on Sunday morning, I went to Starbucks and I got a almond honey flat white, half sweet, and it was super nice. So then for breakfast, I made something that I made for an upcoming video, and it didn't turn out as pretty as I was hoping, but it was still super yummy. So it's basically just 2 eggs and 2 pieces of toast, topped with some pesto. So that was a super nice way to start my day. So I had about 3 hours of dance in the afternoon this day, and I kind of underestimated how hungry I was going to be. So I ended up just having some granola in between classes when I had a break, because I was really hungry. And then I made a smoothie bowl afterwards. I topped with peanut butter and more granola. And then I had another one of these like iced chocolate milk type of things. And then for a snack later on, I had some of the Mary's Everything crackers with hummus, and I had a chocolate sea salt RX bar. And for dinner, we ordered shawarma platter, so I had potatoes, rice, pita hummus, salad, and that was the last thing I ate.